Have you ever wondered why people don't live in Wyoming? It's a question that might have crossed your mind. Wyoming, a state known for its stunning landscapes, from the towering peaks of the Grand Tetons to the vast plains of the High Plains, remains the least populated state in the United States. What could be the reasons behind this population mystery? Well, there's more to Wyoming than what meets the eye. In this video, we'll explore the various factors that contribute to Wyoming's low population. We'll delve into aspects such as isolation, lack of urban amenities, the state's weather conditions, economic opportunities, access to healthcare, and much more. Each aspect plays a significant role in shaping Wyoming's population, or the lack thereof. By understanding these factors, we can shed light on why this beautiful state remains underpopulated. So, without further ado, let's dive into the reasons why Wyoming is the least populated state in the U.S. First off, Wyoming's isolation and lack of urban amenities. Picture a place where the vast open skies meet the rugged landscapes, where towns and cities are separated by miles upon miles of untouched wilderness. That's Wyoming for you. The least populated state in the U.S., this solitude can often translate into a sense of seclusion, a palpable lack of social opportunities that might be a common fixture in more densely populated areas. What's more, Wyoming is no New York or Los Angeles. The absence of bustling urban centers means fewer cultural events to attend, fewer entertainment options to explore, and fewer dining choices to indulge in. Imagine having a craving for sushi at midnight or wanting to attend a live concert on a Friday night, but the closest options are hours away. This lack of urban amenities that many of us take for granted can be a stark reality for the residents of Wyoming. This isolation can be a deal breaker for many. Next, the harsh weather and limited economic opportunities. Wyoming's climate can be a challenge for newcomers. With cold winters, fierce winds, and significant snowfall, the weather is not for the faint-hearted. The high elevation and short growing season also limit outdoor activities and gardening opportunities. Now, let's talk economy. Wyoming's economy leans heavily on mining, agriculture, and tourism. If you're not in these sectors, job opportunities can be somewhat scarce. The state has a relatively high unemployment rate, and climbing the career ladder can be a tough task. The combination of harsh weather and limited economic opportunities can be a significant deterrent. It's not just about finding a job, it's about building a career. It's not just about surviving the winters, it's about enjoying the lifestyle. So before packing your bags for Wyoming, these are some serious considerations. These factors can make it difficult for some to thrive in Wyoming. Let's talk about access to healthcare and the education system in Wyoming. The vast open spaces and sparse population of this state can pose unique challenges. Rural healthcare facilities are few and far between, often lacking specialists. This means residents may have to embark on long journeys just to access comprehensive medical care, a significant hurdle for those with chronic health conditions. Turning to education, the picture can be similarly patchy. While some areas in Wyoming boast excellent schools, others grapple with underfunding and limited resources. This inconsistency can be a concern for families with children, as quality education is a key factor in their future success. In some cases, rural schools may struggle to provide a variety of extracurricular activities or advanced placement courses, limiting options for students. These issues can be serious concerns for potential residents. They highlight the need for thoughtful consideration and planning when contemplating a move to the equality state. Now, onto the cultural and recreational options in Wyoming. The state's sparse population and rural nature contribute to a limited number of cultural institutions. Unlike bustling cities teeming with museums, theaters, and galleries, Wyoming offers a different kind of cultural experience. This isn't to say that culture is absent, but it is distinctly flavored by the state's rural charm and historical roots. When it comes to recreational activities, Wyoming is a paradise for the outdoorsy types. The state is a canvas for nature lovers, offering a plethora of activities like hiking, fishing, hunting, and more. The vast open spaces, breathtaking landscapes, and the opportunity to encounter wildlife in their natural habitat make Wyoming an outdoor enthusiast dream. However, the emphasis on outdoor pursuits might not resonate with everyone. Those who prefer a vibrant nightlife, urban entertainment, or high-profile cultural events might find Wyoming's offerings a bit lacking. Thus, these factors might not appeal to everyone. Finally, we'll discuss the cost of living, housing, and the political and social climate in Wyoming. The cost of living in Wyoming generally falls below the national average. However, it can be higher in certain areas, particularly near popular tourist destinations like Jackson Hole. Housing options might be limited, and finding affordable housing can pose a challenge in some parts of the state. The political climate in Wyoming leans predominantly conservative. While this may resonate with some, it could potentially create a sense of ideological isolation for others whose views and lifestyles may not align with this orientation. The social climate is closely tied to these factors, heavily influenced by the state's rural nature and sparse population. The sense of community can be strong, but for those used to a bustling urban environment, it can feel a bit isolating. These elements can significantly influence people's decision to live in Wyoming. So, we've covered a lot of ground here. Wyoming, with its vast landscapes, is a place that offers solitude, but can also bring about feelings of isolation due to its sparse population and distance between towns. The weather can be a challenge, with cold winters and significant snowfall. Economically, the state leans heavily on mining, agriculture, and tourism, limiting job opportunities in other sectors. The state's rural nature affects healthcare accessibility and education resources, with sparse facilities and underfunded schools in some areas. Cultural and recreational options are often limited to outdoor pursuits, with fewer urban amenities like museums and theaters. Housing can be a hurdle, with affordability a concern in popular areas. The cost of living, while generally lower, can spike in tourist hotspots. The conservative political climate may not suit everyone, and the lack of urban conveniences like high-speed internet could pose a challenge. While Wyoming might not be for everyone, it's a unique place with its own charm. Would you consider living there?